Alright, let's dive deeper into this electrifying saga between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, shall we? It's a tale of betrayal, redemption, and the blurred lines between love and hate that's had the WWE Universe on the edge of their seats for months.
Injury months and months ago!
Picture this. It's the 2024 Royal Rumble. The air is thick with anticipation. Suddenly, the crowd erupts as Liv Morgan makes her triumphant return after a 6-month absence. But this isn't just any comeback. Oh no, this is personal. You see, Morgan had been sidelined by none other than Rhea Ripley in a brutal attack that left fans shocked. But fate, it seems, has a wicked sense of humor. In a twist that even the best scriptwriters couldn't have penned, Morgan accidentally injures Ripley's shoulder for real during their backstage brawl. Talk about karma, right? With Ripley out of commission, the Women's World Championship was suddenly up for grabs. Enter Becky Lynch, who initially claimed the gold. But remember Dominic Mysterio? That troublemaker had other plans.
Chair, Liv Morgan! Morgan! DDT on the chair! Dafty!
In a moment that had fans gasping, Mysterio's interference at the kinging of the ring PLE led to Morgan snatching the championship from Lynch's grasp. It was a victory that tasted all the sweeter given the history between Morgan and Ripley. Now let's talk about the wild card in this whole equation, Dominic Mysterio. This guy's been playing both sides like a fiddle. Once Ripley's loyal puppy, he suddenly found himself drawn to Morgan's charm.
Oh! Dominic is tossed her!
Picture the look on Ripley's face at SummerSlam when Mysterio, her supposed ally, turned on her and helped Morgan retain the title. The betrayal was palpable, the shock evident. It was like watching a soap opera, but with more spandex and body slams.
Just tougher than most. On one leg, she's chasing her down.
As the months rolled on, the rivalry between Morgan and Ripley reached a boiling point. Their matches became more than just fights for a title. They were battles for pride, for revenge, for proving who was truly the top woman in WWE. At Survivor Series 2024, we witnessed perhaps the most brutal chapter of their feud yet. The Women's War Games match was a spectacle of violence and strategy. Morgan, leading a team including the imposing Nia Jax and the cunning Tiffany Stratton, faced off against Ripley's squad of powerhouses like Bianca Belair and Io Sky. The match was a whirlwind of chaos. Bodies flew through the air, steel chairs clanged, and the double cage structure rattled with each devastating move. But amidst all the mayhem, all eyes were on Morgan and Ripley. Fast forward to January 2025, and the feud shows no signs of cooling down. As WWE makes its historic debut on Netflix, what better way to kick things off than with these two fierce competitors going head-to-head once more? The anticipation is palpable. Fans are divided, with Team Liv and Team Rhea hashtags battling it out on social media. Even WWE legends are weighing in. Tommy Dreamer, ever the voice of experience, suggests this might be the final chapter in their long-running saga. But here's where it gets really interesting. This feud has transcended the ring, spilling over into social media in a way that's got fans buzzing. Ripley, never one to mince words, took a shot at Morgan's fanbase on X, formerly Twitter, implying they're nothing but complainers. Morgan, not to be outdone, fired back with a zinger of her own, bringing up the sore spot of Dominic Mysterio. It's like watching a tennis match, but instead of balls, they're lobbing insults and sick burns. What makes this rivalry so compelling is the personal history between these two women. They're not just fighting for a title, they're fighting over a shared past, broken trust, and yes, even a man. Though, let's be real, Dominic Mysterio is more of a boy. Remember when they were tag team partners? Those were simpler times. Now, every encounter is charged with emotion. Each lockup carries the weight of their complicated history. It's not just about who's the better wrestler anymore, it's about who can hurt the other more, both physically and emotionally. As we approach the WWE Raw premiere on Netflix, the question on everyone's lips is, will this be the end of the Morgan Ripley saga? Or is this just another chapter in a story that's far from over? Some, like Tommy Dreamer, believe it's time for this feud to reach its conclusion. But others wonder if there's more story to tell. Could we see one of them jump to SmackDown, creating a brand rivalry? Or will a new challenger emerge to shake things up? One thing's for certain, whether you're Team Liv or Team Rhea, this feud has given us some of the most compelling women's wrestling in recent memory. It's a testament to both women's ability to connect with the audience, to make us feel every punch, every betrayal, every triumph. So as we gear up for their next encounter, remember this. In the world of WWE, it's never just about the moves in the ring. It's about the stories we tell, the emotions we feel, and the moments that keep us coming back for more. Will Liv Morgan continue her reign as the unlikely champion who defied the odds? Or will Rhea Ripley reclaim her spot at the top of the mountain, leaving a trail of broken bodies and shattered dreams in her wake? Tune in to find out. Because in this Game of Thrones, the only certainty is that nothing is certain. And the next shocking twist is always just around the corner.